Can you believe that a country with three of the world's largest lakes still faces a water scarcity issue? A country that offers free education, but ranks at the bottom of the education standards. That country is Tanzania. Today, let's explore 10 fascinating facts about life in Tanzania. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like to support us. If there's any incorrect information, please feel free to provide feedback so we can continue to improve. Number 10. Tanzania, the largest country in East Africa. Tanzania is the largest country in East Africa, ranking as the 13th largest in Africa and the 32nd largest in the world. Its unique geographical location stretches along the Indian Ocean, giving it a long coastline, covering around 365,800 square miles, about 945,000 square kilometers. It stands as the biggest country in the East African region. Tanzania shares borders with 8 countries: Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, Burundi, Zambia, Malawi, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Mozambique. Tanzania came into existence in 1964 when Tanganyika and Zanzibar, both previously under British rule, united to form one nation. The country is home to more than 100 languages, making it one of the most linguistically diverse nations in Africa. In recent years, Tanzania has emerged as one of the strongest economies in sub-Saharan Africa. However, the COVID-19 pandemic has significantly impacted its revenue, particularly from tourism. Another major challenge the country faces is its rapidly growing population. By 2025, Tanzania's population is projected to reach about 70 million. Over the past 50 years, the population has more than quadrupled, and with an average age of just 18, the country is seeing an incredibly youthful demographic. It's expected that by 2035, Tanzania will have 100 million citizens, which will require substantial efforts to manage and develop the country's resources effectively. Number 9. Tanzania, one of the most politically stable and peaceful countries in East Africa. Since gaining independence in 1961, Tanzania has remained one of the most politically stable countries in East Africa, managing to avoid armed conflicts and civil unrest. Under the leadership of President Julius Nyerere, the nation embraced a policy of peace, sustainable development, and unity among its diverse ethnic groups and religions. Tanzania has also maintained a peaceful foreign policy, actively participating in regional and international organizations, contributing to the stability and growth of the East African region. Thanks to this commitment to peace and cooperation, Tanzania has become an attractive destination for both international investors and tourists. Number 8. Tanzania, one of the oldest habitats of human life on Earth. Tanzania is home to some of the most ancient traces of human life ever discovered. Fossilized remains of humans and primates, dating back as far as 1.9 million to 19,000 years ago, have been found in the famous Olduvai Gorge. This archaeological site is a cornerstone of our understanding of human evolution, marking Tanzania as the cradle of mankind. The first inhabitants of this land were hunter-gatherers who settled here around 8000 BC. Over time, they developed survival skills and contributed to the rich cultural heritage that shapes Tanzania today. But the story doesn't end there. Litoli, an archaeological site in northeastern Tanzania, holds footprints that are believed to be over 3.6 million years old. These marks are thought to belong to our early human ancestors, Australopithecus afarensis, further cementing Tanzania's crucial role in the evolution of humankind. Number 7. Tanzania, the struggle for clean water. Tanzania is home to over 30% of its land dedicated to national parks, and the country boasts 3 of the largest lakes in the world: Lake Tanganyika, Lake Victoria, and Lake Nyasa. Despite this abundant water resource, Tanzania faces a critical challenge: water scarcity, especially in rural areas. Only half of the country's population has access to clean drinking water. Various organizations are working hard to tackle this issue. One such group, the Water Project, raises funds to build new wells, repair neglected ones, construct rainwater harvesting systems, and protect natural spring sources. They work closely with local communities to identify the most effective solutions and ensure clean water is accessible to those in need. Number 6. The role of agriculture in Tanzania. Tanzania is one of the poorest countries in the world, with a high poverty rate. Over 35% of the population lives below the extreme poverty line. A significant portion of the population, particularly in rural areas, lacks access to basic amenities such as clean water, sanitation, education, and healthcare. Despite the country facing numerous economic challenges, agriculture plays a critical role in Tanzania's economy. Land is a vital resource in ensuring food security, with 9 major crops: maize, sorghum, millet, rice, wheat, beans, cassava, potatoes, and bananas, forming the backbone of the nation's agriculture. The Tanzanian government is actively encouraging 25 million young people to consider agriculture as a career choice. The sector generates over $1 billion annually from crop exports and contributes nearly 30% to the country's GDP. Despite these contributions, Tanzania continues to face many obstacles in its development, especially in improving infrastructure, reducing poverty, and enhancing the quality of life for its people. Number 5. The meaning behind the colors of the Tanzanian flag. The flag of Tanzania is designed with deep meaning, where each color symbolizes something significant that reflects the nation's identity and unique characteristics. The flag features green and blue triangles, separated by a black diagonal stripe, all outlined by a yellow border. Here's a breakdown of what each color represents. Black. The black represents the people of Tanzania, especially the indigenous population. It symbolizes unity and the strength of the community, reflecting Tanzania's cultural diversity, where many different ethnic groups and languages come together in harmony. Green. The green symbolizes agriculture and the country's fertile land. With an economy heavily dependent on agriculture, the green color on the flag reflects growth, prosperity, and the sustainable development driven by Tanzania's natural resources. Yellow. The yellow represents the wealth of Tanzania's mineral resources. Known for its rich deposits of minerals such as tanzanite, gold, and diamonds, the yellow symbolizes the nation's natural wealth and its strong economic potential from the mining industry. Blue. The blue represents the Indian Ocean, which Tanzania is blessed with along its long coastline. The Indian Ocean is not only vital to Tanzania's economy through trade and tourism, but it also holds a special place in the nation's culture and history. Together, these colors combine to form a powerful symbol of unity, abundant resources, and sustainable development for Tanzania. Number 4. Self-employment, a common form of work in Tanzania. Self-employment is a popular form of work in Tanzania. Around 1 in 3 Tanzanians run small businesses, such as restaurants, shops, or consulting firms, with fewer than 9 employees. For many, entrepreneurship is an important stepping stone to independence and sustainable growth. Being able to run their own business not only provides individuals with employment opportunities, but also contributes to the development of the local economy. As Tanzania's economy continues to grow, the spirit of entrepreneurship and the ability to create jobs for oneself and the community are becoming increasingly important for its citizens. Number 3. Population distribution and urbanization in Tanzania. Tanzania's urban population is primarily concentrated in Dar es Salaam, the country's largest city and economic hub, with a population of around 4.3 million people. As Tanzania's most important port city, Dar es Salaam serves as a major trade gateway, playing a crucial role in connecting Tanzania with the rest of the world. The second largest city is Zanzibar, an island off the coast with a population of about 1.3 million. Known for its thriving tourism industry, Zanzibar is also a key cultural and historical center, attracting both visitors and locals alike. Both of these cities boast rapidly developing urban areas with modern infrastructure, bustling ports, and vibrant commercial districts, all contributing to the national economy. However, despite Dar es Salaam and Zanzibar being major urban centers, 80% of Tanzania's population still lives in rural areas. This highlights the stark contrast between urban and rural life, where most people continue to rely on agriculture and live in villages with less developed infrastructure and living conditions compared to the larger cities. This population distribution presents significant challenges for Tanzania, particularly in terms of economic development and infrastructure improvement, as the country works to bridge the gap between urban and rural areas. Number 2, the mining industry and its role in tackling Tanzania's budget deficits. The Tanzanian government has made strides in addressing its budget deficits, thanks in part to the mining industry. Gold, a key export, reached an export value of $1.46 billion in 2017, and the industry provides employment for about 1 million people, making Tanzania the third largest gold producer in Africa. The Minister of Minerals has set an ambitious goal for the country to have at least 10% of profits from mining companies contribute to the national GDP by 2025. This target comes in the wake of tax disputes with Acacia Mining plc, one of Tanzania's largest gold mines, highlighting the importance of the mining sector in the country's economic strategy. Number 1, challenges in education. Julius Nyerere, the former president and the founding father of Tanzania's independence, was not only a political leader, but also a teacher. His contributions to the development of education in Tanzania were immense. However, despite his efforts, Tanzania still faces significant challenges in its education system today, ranking at the bottom of Africa's educational standards. While 94% of children are enrolled in primary school, 20% of them drop out before completing their primary education, and only 15% make it through secondary school. The primary reasons for this include a shortage of qualified teachers, inadequate funding, and overcrowded schools with insufficient facilities. In 2015, Tanzania abolished school fees in public schools, hoping to give more children the chance to attend. But despite the removal of tuition fees, many students still can't afford to go to school because of other costs like uniforms, transportation, and textbooks. This shows that while the reforms on school fees were a step in the right direction, financial barriers continue to prevent many children, particularly in rural and impoverished areas, from accessing education. Overall, while there have been efforts to improve the education system, Tanzania continues to face numerous challenges in ensuring that every child has the opportunity to receive a quality education. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this glimpse into Tanzania and learned something new. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.